Welcome to the Course Assignments Overview for CED405 Spiritual Formations. This video will discuss various assignments that will be due throughout the next 8 weeks of the course, such as discussion forums, handwritten Bible verses, tests and exams, a typed book review, various homework assignments, daily journals, a spoken devotional, and finally, your course notebook. Let's begin with the discussion forums that you will be assigned each week. You will be required to participate in weekly discussion forums on Populi, where you will respond to a question posed by the professor. You will then be required to reply to at least 2 other student responses in order to help contribute to the overall topic. Please make note, though, that you will not be able to see another student's reply until you make one yourself. And whatever you reply first, even if you go back and edit it, that will be the response which is graded. You will also be graded based upon the quality of your answer, not the quantity of words. Therefore, there is no minimum or maximum to the length of your responses. Concerning when this assignment will be due, your original response should be posted each week by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And your 2 replies to other students are due each week by Friday at 11:59 p.m. Moving on, let's talk about the Bible verses. Students will write out assigned verses 10 times on notebook paper. Each verse should have the appropriate number next to the handwritten verse that would correspond with the number of times the student has written that verse or those verses. Students will then scan or upload a picture of each verse to the appropriate assignment in Populi. Each verse will be due on its assigned day based on the course calendar by 11:59 p.m. Now let's talk about the tests and exams that you will take throughout this course. Each week you will take a test that corresponds with that week's recorded lectures. Then, halfway through the course, you will take your midterm exam. Your midterm exam will cover the information from tests 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your final exam will be given on week 8, and it will be composed of the information from tests 5, 6, 7, and 8. You will not be allowed to use any materials to aid in the taking of these tests or exams, and an honesty pledge question will be asked during each test with no point value in order to verify the absence of any helps in the taking of these tests. Finally, all tests and exams will be administered through Populi, and they will be due each week by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Now let's discuss your book review assignment on the required course textbook by Donald Whitney, Spiritual Disciplines for the Christian Life. Your book review should contain the following information: a summary of the book and an explanation of areas in which you benefited from the author's writing and a defense of any areas in which you disagreed with the author. A grading rubric for the book review can be found under this assignment in Populi. And once you finish writing this book review, you can submit the assignment to Populi anytime before its due date by 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Just please make sure to reference your course syllabus to answer any questions concerning the page length and formatting for this book review. Now that we've discussed your weekly forums, tests and exams, and your required book review, let's move on to the various homework assignments that will be due throughout this course. The first homework assignment that you will complete are 2 spiritual gift assessments. As will be explained more fully in workshop number 2, you will complete 2 spiritual gift surveys. The first one will be completed by yourself, but the second one you will have a close friend or family member complete the same survey for you. The next homework assignment will be a personal testimony. When we get to this lesson, you will be taught how to write a personal testimony that discusses your life before Christ, how you received Christ, your life since you received Christ, how to write a concluding question that will cause a response from your hearer, and finally, how we can be able to condense your personal testimony to being between 450 and 500 words. And your final homework assignment will be a Witnessing the Way God Made You survey, and we will discuss this survey more fully in Workshop 5. Just remember, all homework assignments must be uploaded to Populi. This can be done either by scanning and uploading or taking a picture and uploading those pictures to the appropriate assignment. For more information on these homework assignments, make sure to reference the course syllabus as well as the appropriate workshops. Now that we've finished discussing the homework assignments, let's move on to the daily journals. Beginning in week 4, you will be required to maintain a journal that documents your daily prayer time, your Bible study, your small group notes, your large group or church notes, and your areas of Christian service. In order to get the maximum amount of points for your daily prayer time and Bible study in the rubric, you will need to spend 1 hour in prayer and 1 hour in Bible study total each week. For the Bible study section, you will begin by utilizing Scott McKnight's 40 Days Living the Jesus Creed. After this book is completed, you will then be permitted to read and study from any portion of the Bible for this section of your daily journal. The templates for your daily journals can be found by going to the Files tab in the course and then clicking on the folder titled Journals. After you download the original Word document for each journal, you will notice that there are sections for you to type in each response. Each day you will keep track of the total time spent in prayer, any praises that you've had for that day, and any prayer requests that you specifically mentioned during that time. Then you will make note of the total time spent reading, the content of the passages read in McKnight's book, and the spiritual application that you or someone else could use to help them in their life. Just remember, the more detailed you are on the content and application, the higher your grade will be in the rubric. On Sunday, the last day of the course week, you will record the total time spent in prayer and the total time spent reading for that week. The final section for your daily journals is the group assemblies and service section. Here, you will take detailed notes of your small group assembly and your large group assembly. Your small group assemblies are normally called Sunday school or Bible fellowship or something the like, and your large group assembly is the main service at your church. And the last section here is your area of Christian service. This is where you will record where you served in your church that week and how you utilized your spiritual gifts in that service. This means that in order to earn all the points available for these assignments, you must attend a small group, a large group service, and serve in some capacity at your church every week. Like many of the assignments before, your daily journals has a rubric that will let you know how many points you will get for what amount of effort you put in to this assignment. By referencing this rubric, you can see how many total points are available for the time spent in prayer, the time spent reading and studying the Bible, the content that you recorded from the passage you read, the application you recorded from the passages you read, the notes you took from your small group, the notes you took from your large group, and your reporting of where you served in your church and how you utilized your spiritual gifts. Another assignment that you will complete in the course is a devotional. You will be required to record yourself delivering a devotional challenge and uploading it to the assignment in Populi. Your devotional should only be between 3 to 5 minutes long, and it should contain a captivating opener, your emphasized main point, and your main verse from your passage. A much more detailed explanation of this assignment will be given in workshop number 1, and you will have any time until the end of the course to complete and upload this assignment. And the final assignment for the course will be your notebook. You will be required to maintain a detailed notebook of all lectures and workshops that are covered in the course. This notebook can either be handwritten, scanned, and uploaded to Populi, or you can type it by downloading the original Word document found under the Files tab. As with the other assignments, there is a detailed rubric that explains how your notebook will be graded. As you can see, the more notes you provide, the higher your grade for this assignment. That brings us to the end for the course assignments overview video. If you have any questions that I did not answer in this video, please make sure to reference the course syllabus and the applicable workshops. If you still have any questions, never hesitate to contact me through the hallway discussion or by email.